we like to, we're doing some videos on some things that we disagree on, or things that are kind of touchy, you know, from a female perspective, from a mom perspective, it's radically different than from a single guy that doesn't quite understand.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
but it's good because you have the perspective because you dated women with
I want to
children.
give the perspective of the single, normal, nice guy.
Of the guy.
It's not me, but I can guess what that's like.
It is him.
Bad boy.
Don't let the secret get out.
Yeah. Okay, so
you dated women with children?
Many times.
Okay.
And I've had some women are super duper protective of their kids.
Yes.
And some women are just like, hey, you know, this is my son Charlie, and you know, and then we became buds.
Well, explain that more. When you say super duper protective, what are we talking about? They won't let you meet their kids for a year.
We're talking
won't let you
like
look at their pictures.
We're talking like they don't want me to know. It's like, don't even think about my children, you know. And this is like, it's like, granted, I don't really care about your kids yet, because until I care about you, I don't want to know about your kids. I don't care. But part of me says, Jesus, am I like, what do you think, I'm going to kill your kids or something?
Or molest them?
It's like, calm down. I think you can tell somebody's character instantly.
Yeah, I agree.
And you can tell whether or not this is a good person. And I've had some wonderful interactions with kids. I'm a kids teacher. I used to be a kids teacher. I used to teach kindergarten. I love children. And because they taste good.
He taught my boys curse words in Japanese.
Yeah. So they're running around the house screaming, "Kusai, kusai!"
Which I guess is not. It's not.
Stinks.
It's not a curse word.
Well, yeah, not a curse word.
But they love Mr. Mike.
Yeah, but what a shame, you know. I loved all the kids that I met in the relationships that I've had, and it's a shame to have that taken away. And some people say it's like, well, you know, then what if we break up? Then we rip off this relationship, and well, better to have loved than lost, I think. Okay. It's like, and I love the kids. I'm glad, and they'll heal. They'll be fine. Yeah.
So this is the
single guy perspective.
Yeah, this is the single guy perspective of dating.
But with that said, I'm not chafing at the bit to meet her kids. You know? I'm like, eh.
Yeah,
you know?
which is pretty normal. And on a side note, ladies, don't think that he is chafing at the bit. That he's like, I must meet your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Well, some guys are kind of like that because they want to know that they're deeper into the relationship. It's like, why won't you introduce me to your kids?
Okay, so this.
You know?
Okay, so let me talk about this.
Okay.
This is really good. And I'm on the side of that super protective woman.
Oh.
So I date a lot. Nobody meets my kids. Nobody meets my kids. They know about them. I mean, they know about them from the get-go, that I have 2 boys, and, you know, I love them and awesome, but, I really don't talk about them, because like you said, the man's trying to get to know you, not your kids. So I'm not going to tell them that little Tommy, that's not their name, that little Tommy had a piano recital, and I'm so excited, and
that was so wonderful, you should have seen it, you're so cute.
Yeah. Exactly, because
I don't fucking care.
My girlfriends without kids don't care, because they're not their kids. No one really cares about your kids except for you and your family.
You know, you talk about your kids, and I'm going to talk about my cat. Oh, it was so cute. He jumped over. Yeah.
So I think that's a good tip that has nothing to do with.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a side, but
don't talk about your kids a lot, because no one really cares.
Nobody fucking cares.
But yeah,
unless they care about you.
Yeah, but I am on that super protective side, because no one I've ever dated has met my children. I take that back. I did date someone for about 3 months he also had a child, and we went to the zoo together. But my boys had no idea that we were lovers. They thought it was a play date. They thought we purposely set it up so the kids, they just thought we were cool. There was no hand holding, there was no kissing, we didn't even sit. We were parents.
And I think that's appropriate. That's not
I thought that was
deal,
appropriate,
you know?
just because we had a children.
This is my friend Mike, and you know.
Well, and that's the thing. You met my boys right away, because there was, I don't know, there was no sexuality.
But then after we slept together, how did you feel?
They started calling him Daddy, and
yeah.
Shut up.
You're calling me Daddy too.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, was that inappropriate?
He's always whatever.
We're friends.
Anyway,
we're friends. She still wants to sleep with me though. Yeah, but yeah.
Anyway, off topic. No one meets my kids, usually because I haven't had a long-term relationship. I said no one's really going to meet my kids unless I'm in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
And then I will bring the kids into the picture
And
so
I
we
think
can do
that's
stuff.
fair enough. And it really comes down to you, you know?
Well, it's very interesting. I did date this guy for quite a while, but it was never a committed relationship, so I felt no need, you know, and he would ask for the kids, and when he traveled, he would bring them stuff back, and they knew of him, because, you know, he would call, but they had never met him because my time with my kids. So after we had broken up and we were friends, he was like, you know, I thought that was kind of bummy that you never introduced me to your kids.
Bummy?
He was a hippie.
Oh.
He was a hippie. He was a cute hippie.
Dude, that was bummy.
Exactly. Yeah, he was cute. Maybe that's another reason he didn't get to meet the kids. But he was like, yeah, you know, that was bummy that, you know, never got to hang out with your boys or meet your kids. And I was like, you didn't care. You didn't care enough about me to be in an exclusive, committed relationship.
And you hit something right there. You kind of know.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he was a great guy, and
sure.
he would have loved my kids, but I knew it wasn't going anywhere. The sex was great, and we had a lot of fun together, but I knew this was not a man I was going to be with for more than a year. So kind of what's the point?
Yeah. I think it really comes down to how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are comfortable, you know, they don't think that the guy they're dating is an axe murderer, and they're like, hey, meet my kids.
Well,
we're just friends.
Another thing, I don't want my boys to see men coming in and out of my life.
Yeah, that's
because
fair.
men do come in and out of my life. My boys have no idea I date. I mean, I've been divorced almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
And just like the last 6 months, I've been talking about mommy maybe having boyfriends. But, you know, before they were like, mommy, you need to date. Because they had no idea.
Listen, let me tell you something. Mommy dates.
Mommy dates.
Yeah, last weekend.
Exactly.
And that's just the orgasms.
Mommy dates. But my boys don't need to know that I go on, you know, 4 dates a week, or, you know, that I'm dating 5 guys at the same time. They don't need to know that. I want them to have a very good view and image of me, which is of a mother.
Okay.
So I guess it is personal choice.
That's personal.
But I do think, ladies, don't have men in and out of your apartment, in and out of your life, because the kids are going to, when they're older, they're going to be like, damn, mommy is.
Yeah, I still remember my mom.
Does she have a lot of men?
How wild she might have been.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's bad to be wild or express your sexuality, but there's no need for your children to know that.
Yeah.
You know, until they're 18, and then you can be all wild and date their friends.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm doing.
We're kind of disagreeing on this, but whatever. You know, I understand her feeling. But I still would want to meet the kids if I cared about the girl.
If you cared about the girl, exactly. And if a man cared about me and he was like, you know, I want to meet your kids, I'll be like, okay, let's go to dinner.
All right.
And you pay.
Yeah.